Well, it's all go if you're holding XRP. The crypto market starting to move nicely on the back of some very positive PPI reports. However, what is going on under the hood when it comes to XRP? Many people don't talk about it. They'll give you some price predictions. They'll tell you it's going to the moon. Let's break down exactly what is going to make this go to the moon. And more importantly, what do we need to look at in the coming weeks to really understand how crazy XRP is about to get? The SEC just flipped and price action looks like it's very bullish. So this is a video you guys need to see. So hit up the like button and subscribe to the channel and let's get into it. So with XRP surging nearly 4%, followed with Bitcoin and Ethereum, this has been driven hugely by renewed optimism around that PPI report that we got in the last 24 hours. Now, yes, CPI is still to come, but this could play out favorable for risk assets. If CPI comes in bullish, and by the time you're watching this video, it's probably just about come out, then we could see some very strong sentiment coming in with XRP. But that's not all. We actually got a very bullish move from you-know-who, the SEC. In fact, their rule changes allow for trillions of dollars to hit the cryptocurrency market. Paul Atkins talking about a new digital asset framework and clarifying that XRP, well, is not a security and that cryptocurrencies in particular will not be defined as securities going forward. You may even say XRP have allowed to set the standard for the broader market going forward. This is very bullish indeed. Now, we did unfortunately get some slightly disappointing news in that, well, XRP and the Solana ETFs were delayed. Well, this was kind of expected. Pushed back into November. This allows for all the data to come out, federal rate cuts and everything else. But it is a little bit disappointing that, well, we didn't get it straight off the bat. This would have obviously been very favorable going forward, but allowing those launches of those spot ETFs could be big news. What else did we get? Well, there's a debate going on right now that is the US really going to start using XRPL to accelerate its adoption of cryptocurrency on a large scale? And XRPL is a potential national debt solution. But you didn't think I was going to say that. We know that basically Bitcoin cryptocurrency could support the removal of that debt over at the US, but the fund was designed to fuel global data center incentives and enhance liquidity. That's why you've got people like Uphold, Metaco, and everyone else. This could play out very important. And don't forget, tokenization is what's going to be the big bullish driver on XRPL, and XRP could be the forefront of it. The discussion around $1 billion worth of tokenized entity heading towards XRPL through that debt fund could be important. This could therefore give us a nice bullish movement when it comes to XRP's price prediction. In fact, Ali Chart's giving us a very obvious chart as to how this is going to play out. Are we going to see the breakout from the wedge holding above that $3 range? Like I said, the last 24 hours have certainly looked in that way. We keep very close eyes on how that plays out, and hopefully we will get that move. There has, however, been some pretty big movements of tokens themselves. We saw over 15 million XRP leaving exchanges, and this could be seen as one of two things. Is this a bullish catalyst? People getting ready for what's coming, or are we going to see a slight downtrend in where XRP is going to go? All I think is going to rely on that data. But don't forget, if you want to trade all of your cryptocurrencies and you want to absolutely execute your trades with XRP, Bitunix is the exchange for you. You'll find the link in the description, but we've got a fantastic bespoke offer specifically for the 2-bit crypto community. Head on over there, deposit. You're going to get 40% rebate on that trade. Again, this is for the first 100 users as well. We're going to grab a $10 for free. Trade over 2 billion, you're going to get another $400 for free. That is an outstanding $800 potential bonuses if you sign up for Bitunix. Don't forget, no KYC and available all over the world. If you're looking for one of the best exchanges out there, head to Bitunix. It's definitely worth your time. Now, when we're talking about tokenized assets, and we've talked a lot about on finance, but actually when you bring it back to the XRPL, how big is this really going to be? Well, the NASDAQ filed with the SEC to allow investors to trade tokenized stocks on its platform. The exchange now has proposed these securities could be traded in either the traditional form without using blockchain technology or in a tokenized form using blockchain technology. You might be thinking, well, how does this play out? Well, the XRPL has now introduced new compliance amendments which incentivize institutions to adopt the network. This could be very bullish. The move means that things like blockchains such as Ethereum, Solana, and the XRPL could experience increased adoption as companies transition to tokenizing their stocks. Notably, Galaxy Digital last week became the first NASDAQ-listed company to tokenize its common stock on Solana. The reality is lots will certainly go to XRPL. We'll see massive moves. And don't forget, we broke here on the channel the amendments to that sign off, in which KYCs can be done specifically on chain and you don't even need to do it XRP. It's already there. This gives the XRPL a unique proposition for many of those deciding to get on there. This could play out as a massive bullish catalyst and more importantly, could see XRPL skyrocket in price over the course of the next few weeks. So lots of bullish things to think about. Taking a look at the price action right now, XRP looking like it may even break to the upside, looking for that break on $3. Hopefully we'll see that over the next 24 hours. Aligned to, by the way, the rest of the altcoin market, which is now ticking up to 73 on that altcoin index. So the time feels right. The data's showing that bullish market catalysts are on the way. And underneath the hood, there's lots of things going on in the NASDAQ. And more importantly, when it comes to the XRPL, which, yes, we did talk about that many, many months ago. So hopefully you're dialed in, you're ready to rock and roll, and you are bullish on what's coming. And don't forget, if you want to get all the alpha when it comes to XRP, all your favorite cryptocurrencies, trade analysis, VC calls, and brand new projects, join our channel, become a channel member. You get free access to our premium Discord service, which has all of that. It's a few bucks a month, and it's definitely worth it. So with that being said, I'm going to get up and get out of here. For more content coming soon, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I'm going to catch you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.